There's a mosquito right there. Sucker. Didn't help this, just swipe it away. What a bummer. In a working piece. So here's the magnet. See? And none of the debris is sticking to it. So I'm not sure how regular dirt. I'm not sure how much how all that regular dirt got in the oil. That is so weird. I was watching this the whole time, so this is just bizarre. That oil was really dirty. I'm not sure why, but that might explain why the oil pump's not pumping properly. Probably got full of debris or something somehow. So that's it. Look at that. But I'm still gonna go through with this oil pan removal because I need to get to the oil pump. So this is my work table, my parts table. Pretty nice. It's an IKEA special. But for me, you know what it was? It was an alley special that I found. The business next to my job was getting rid of this table. They had one really big, nice table that might have actually been better for this, but I wasn't really sure if I would be able to have room, but it might have worked. But this is probably going to be a one-time use table unless if it really works out for me. But this is a pretty nice table. See, you'll see. I'm gonna lay all my parts out on this and then keep it cleaned off from all the debris. Wish I had some mosquito repellent on it. Keep the mosquitoes off of me. This is the table. So far my oil. I feel like a scientist. I'm doing an experiment and evaluation of like a autopsy on this Blazer, kind of like an exploratory surgery. This Blazer has so much potential to just be a really fun ride, you know? Nothing wrong with having a nice ride that's fun. Nothing wrong at all. Here's my rim. Check this out. But this is the other ones. This one's, oh wow, I just got starting. This is the starter mounting bolts, taken off at the 14. Not this 14, but it's just an example of 14. 14, you need some good leverage with those bolts. All those bolts under there is like, they're like glued on, man. I'm gonna get a breaker bar for the other ones. This is the bell housing. These are 15 millimeter right here, 15s. Why? Because I guess the metric system took over in '89. So far, the starter, the bell housing, I'm gonna check the instructions and see what comes next, but I think I could go for the oil pan now. See that crap, that dirt in my eyes? You see it? This is justification. This is justification for wearing safety glasses. I'm gonna go get my safety glasses and put them on. Because it's not good to get crap in your eyes. So that's the tip for today. Actually, no, I'm gonna, oh my goodness sakes. Sucks. Anyways, yeah, wear safety goggles or glasses or something. I have some and I don't even have one. Took me like 3 times to get crap in my eyes before I determined. On 4 of the corners of the oil pan, these are 1/2 or 13. 1/2 fit better, and in my experience, if it doesn't fit snug, you're gonna strip and have a nightmare. So 4 corners of the oil pan. See this? This is the oil filter. This is like totally different than my other vehicles I ever worked on. Maybe it's because it's a 4-wheel drive, I have no idea, but this oil filter, follow the lines, and these lines actually block the oil pan. So what I had to do was I had to remove it from to get more oil. Anyways, I had to follow it, follow, and see that there? Well, not that, that's the missing drive shaft. No, this right here. Let me use it. Let me just, I was trying not to get my hands oily. I did anyways. See? And then right there, the oil line blocks the oil pan. So those needed to be moved. See? To get to the oil pan. I'm gonna see if I could, no, there should be enough play in them now so I could get the screws behind it. The screws follow with the extension. But anyways, this needs to be out of the way. So my lines will be out of the way, and at least that will be out of the way. And for the record, these are the bolts. These are 1/2 or 13. I really think it's 13mm, but the 1/2 fit better. So I don't know. You have to kind of do what you got to do to get it done. But those have to be unbolted for the oil filter lines. See? First, safety first. Because yeah, I mean, think about it. You're working under and gravity is over, and so if you're under something and stuff will drop into your face. Try to work at an angle too, because you're messing with fluid, you're messing with dirt. And at this point, I'm almost through, but I already like leaked oil in my eye once when I was at the junkyard. Don't know what the long-term effect is on that one, but it went directly into my eye. Did I rinse it out right away? No. It didn't make sense to use bottled water to rinse my eye out. I don't know. No, anyways, make a note. Don't be so focused and determined on what you were doing without putting some common sense ahead of everything. So you can enjoy your do-it-yourself event without hurting yourself. The freaking mosquitoes left me alone for a little while, and then they came back. So there's still one more bolt. One more bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should, I don't, anyways, there's one more bolt under there, and there's one bolt missing. Imagine that. I just gotta try to squeeze my hand in that section, thinking this might work. But believe it or not, these bolts are 3/8. Wow. Almost there. from where you're working or whatever. You see my hand? There's 2 screws for the oil pan that's really super hard to get to. At this point, I need either a U-joint extension for my ratchet, or I'm gonna have to stop and figure out what to do next. So you got most of the screws out so far, except this one. This one I'm touching. It's hard to get to. And I'm running out of daylight too, and I'm not really gonna try to do this all. Well, I ran into my first sort of problem. Well, I'm not sure if it's 100% a problem yet, besides the dirt in my face. See all the debris? Anyways, if you, anyone before you start this job, I don't know, scrape the dirt off or something, I don't know. But if you look under here, let's see. I don't know if you could even see anything. It's dark. Let's try under here. Anyways, this is the 4-wheel drive axle. This is the axle for the 4-wheel drive. Right here is the oil pan behind it. Over here is 2 screws for the oil pan. Really hard to get to. I went to go look for a universal, or not a universal, like a U-joint. You know a U-joint? It's kind of like that. Anyways, it's a U-joint. Kind of like back there, you see that back there on the drive shaft for the rear wheel drive. That's a U-joint. Look at those mosquitoes. Do you see them? I wonder if I could just stay here, and every time they land I could just swap it. Stinking mosquitoes. Look at that. I'm not trying to get bit. Do you even see them? I need like 1,000 megapixels to get these suckers on camera. Look at him, look at him. Stupid things. They left me alone for a little while, but I guess it's nature's way to say, give it a break, do it later. I got a lot more done today than I thought. For sure, when you do an oil pan, this extension is going to come in very handy, except for that bolt that's behind the 4-wheel drive axle.